Hello, Cosmic Explorers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the mysteries of the universe. In today's video, we delve into the insights of Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier. If you're as passionate about unraveling the secrets of the cosmos as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon for regular updates on our galactic adventures. And remember, we host a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to visit the link in the description for more information. But for now, here's today's video.
You created a vision of the new world we are moving into. You said we would live much longer and have lots of time for all bucket list projects. How will this come about?
Well, it's going to come about in many ways. The first and foremost is that each one of us is going to change how we think about aging. Now, look at the idea that we measure aging by the rotation of our planet around the sun. We count the years and say, well, 65, we're old, we need to retire. That's the system. And that, when we become vintage, that we're really of no use. In fact, the system that we live in tells us that we're no longer producing, that we don't really have any more value, and that we're actually a bother on the system because we're elderly. And it's all just based on age. It has nothing to do with our knowledge, our wisdom, or anything associated with that, or our ability to teach. It's just that the system, if we're not generating revenue, we're of no value. That's one. Number two, you're going to be very surprised to understand that when it comes to aging, our off-world cousins think about it in a very different way. They consider a year or a annual renewal every time the body regenerates every new cell in the body. For some, that's 7 years. So their approach towards aging is extremely different. And it all starts here. Because what you focus on, you create. What you project is what you get back. Now there's the food source. Isn't it interesting that all the processed food plants have been burning to the fucking ground? Well, why is that? It's because they've been poisoning the food chain. They had literally have been poisoning the food chain. If you really read the ingredients and looked up what these things were, you would not eat half the stuff that we buy at the grocery store. But we do it because it's easy, because it's convenient, and because the kids will eat it. That's no longer an excuse. Another reason is the pharmaceutical industry. Name one pharmaceutical anything that cured a single disease. There isn't one. There is not one thing you can point to that has cured a disease. It masks the symptoms, but it creates other problems in your body. It may suppress one thing, but it brings up 3 other issues in your body. And then you got to take drugs for that. And the whole time, color, light, and sound, which have been known for thousands of years to cure the body, is outlawed. Naturopathic medicines, which have been used for thousands of years. It's called quackery, quack science, not given any legitimacy. And doctors have actually gone to jail for using these things to cure diseases. This information is publicly available. It bothers me that whoever this was that you asked this question, that you yourself don't know how this is possible. Maybe you do. Maybe you just asked a question so that I would share this information. I hope that's what it is. And then, of course, we know about, or we're hearing about, quantum technology, which again is color, light, and sound. That's all it is. These things work. They've just programmed us and convinced us that it's rubbish. And that's because they can't make money from it. They can't impoverish you with medical debt. They can't own you. And that's all they fucking want, is to own humanity. Because they're insane. They're insane.
Hi, Alex. Anything on 87,000 armed IRS agents and what we can do about it?
Yes.
Many thanks as always.
Yes. There's already, 78,000? So if they were to hire another 87,000, they would have more active military than the UK and more active military than the state of Israel or the country of Israel. And, sniper schools. The IRS is going to have its own sniper school. Ladies and gentlemen, the Internal Revenue Service is a Puerto Rican corporation. I talked about this 30 years ago. And they came after me like you couldn't fucking believe. Oh my God. They nearly destroyed my life. It's a Puerto Rican company, an LLC, that is owned by the Federal Reserve. Now, they couldn't actually make it legal because the Constitution says there is no direct income tax. So what they had to do was create a Department of the Treasury. That is not the United States Treasury. It's the Department of the Treasury, where ATF is, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and other organizations. They are private corporations. Private corporations pretending to be federal agencies. So the Department of the Treasury is not the United States Treasury. So, and it's all Fed. It's all Federal Reserve. So, what the deep staters are doing is they're moving ahead with their New World Order. They're continuing the path that they've created in the hopes that something happens and the White Hats lose, or they surrender, or they give up. Because they have no choice. They're going to follow through with their plan because they can't surrender because they're all going to jail or being executed for treason. Or they're going to be hunted down by the people for the crimes they've already done once it becomes public knowledge. So they're going to go forward with this. But for anyone out here that wants to become a new IRS agent, you have to be willing to use lethal force. And you will be carrying a weapon, and you will have to go to sniper school. So, that takes a tax audit to a whole new level. That takes IRS collections to a whole new level. Sniper schools. We really simply can't allow this to happen. We just can't. And that's how serious they are about their New World Order of enslaving humanity. So, we the people simply cannot tolerate this. Not for a minute. Not for a minute.
As we come to the end of today's cosmic journey, we hope you're leaving with a mind full of wonder and curiosity. If you've enjoyed this video and believe in the importance of sharing Alex Collier's messages, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon. This simple act goes a long way in ensuring that this knowledge reaches others searching for these cosmic truths. Also, remember to leave your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. We do read all the comments. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning the universe. Stay curious, fellow cosmic explorers. If you would like to see Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.